Well, welcome back, everyone. Usually our episodes are a little further apart. This is like a little mini-sode, an update. My brother Chad texted me, and he had noticed something that I had certainly missed.
So as soon as I knew the video was posted, I checked it out, and listening to it, the initial whisper, the kind of Barbara whisper, was highlighted in pretty clear.
Can you talk to me, Bob? Bob, why is your name burnt into the wood, Bob?
But it was shortly after that that there were some other whispers that, of course, I didn't hear at the time, and weren't really discovered until it was published.
I was aware what he was talking about, but the noises in question, he's turning the camera back around from pointing at him. But yeah, he immediately said what he thought he hears. I immediately heard it, and the crazy part is what we think it said is Babs. Which is kind of bonkers, because the EVP that was very clear that we had kind of focused on in the episode was Barbara, which we had gotten on the phone app too. So I was a little floored at that. And then further on, just a couple seconds later, there's like a gap of 30 seconds when you have the camera just kind of in the corner in the basement, and there's like a conversation going on.
Eddie? Come have a talk with me. This is kinda nightmare fuel. Eddie? Come have a talk with me. This is kinda nightmare fuel.
There's certainly a few whispers, and it doesn't sound like it's in another room. Granted, myself, Josh, and the folks at Ale Jail, we were all upstairs, but I had made sure we were not right above Chad. We were in the other side of the building, where these sounds sound like they are whispers right next to Chad and the camera.
Well, and they sound different from each other, so it's not just necessarily some random noise that is a board creaking or any number of things. They have distinctness, though they're all saying very similar things.
That is kind of the hard thing with EVPs. Once you're looking for what something may be saying, it's kind of hard to not hear that. But the thing with Babs, like, it was too coincidental to not like trust and like accept as like, yeah, that's a thing right now.
They're also clearly related to each other.
Yep.
And that, yes. Yeah.
Yeah, strange. Also connected to that, so this happened a couple nights ago. I think it was the night of the release.
Yes. Maybe an hour or two after it was posted.
So we both did a little quick digging. The Essence of Nonsense was the toy store that was at least on the Ale Jail side, the beer side, for 14 years, I think we read. And the crazy thing, I probably found the same article from like Pioneer Press or something. The owners were, I think, a Tom and a Barbara. Barbara is still alive, as Chad found out.
Yes.
But by no means does that kind of take away the significance of what we found. If anything, that makes it more clear that there's something, someone attached, still there, or just leftover residual energy. But yeah, it's pretty crazy.
What side in the basement were we on when we had our single
So
sessions?
that was the ale jail side. We were right below where the toy store was, so certainly that was probably storage for them.
No, maybe that's where Texas Bob came from downstairs.
Yeah, oh, he could have also come from the toy store.
Yeah, now that-
I
yeah.
didn't even think about that.
Yeah, for sure.
This doesn't change kind of our results. And I guess we didn't talk to you, your opinion.
At the time, nothing.
Yeah.
I felt not even a little uncomfortable down in the basement, but upon watching it, it definitely gave me the willies a lot
Yeah.
more.
Oh, yeah. I was already creeped out because I was editing late at night at work all by myself. It was like 11. And when I stumbled across that, it was like exciting, like that. It was scary.
Exciting!
It was firework. But uncovering this further stuff, and then it like directly relates. Definitely little unnerving, but also.
I put on some cartoons to calm down.
Did you?
I was a little too up here, and I came down here with some cartoons.
Oh, that's awesome.
Yeah.
Yeah, Josh answered definitively if he thinks Ale Jail is haunted. I said definitely with the stuff going on in the basement. None of it felt super weird.
No,
But
at the time, no.
This being our first investigation where we actually, in our opinion, get some pretty solid stuff. What's your take?
It's a big maybe now.
Yeah. I feel because that was the only thing we captured, it makes it hard personally to say the whole thing is haunted. If it was a random name that we couldn't trace back, I think this would be less interesting.
Yes.
But it just, that tied everything together and really, like I said, it was exciting, but it also made it a little real.
Yeah. Yeah, it really did.
Well, until next one, I hope you enjoy this. And we look forward to many more. Goodbye.